Hi friends, today in this video we'll learn about suspense account. We'll learn how a suspense account gets opened in our books of accounts and what role the suspense account plays in rectification of errors. So I'll introduce you first of all to suspense account and how it is used for rectification of errors. What we'll do is we'll take up just two simple transactions and see how they will lead to opening of a suspense account, and we'll also see then how the suspense account gets closed. Let us take one transaction. Goods sold on credit to Ram, rupees 10,000. Let us say this is the transaction. Now goods sold on credit to Ram 10,000. What is the entry we pass? We pass the entry Ram account debtor to sales. And how do we post it? We debit Ram account with 10,000 and we credit sales account with 10,000. So I'll open the ledger accounts. I'll write down the entry for the sake of convenience. Ram account should be debited with 10,000 to sales account. Sales account should be credited with 10,000. This is the entry. And how do we prepare the ledger accounts? We should open Ram ledger account, and debit side we should write to sales, and in sales account we should credit and we should write by Ram, debit, credit. This is how we have to post. Now let us suppose the accountant who was posting this journal entry, in the sales account he has posted correctly 10,000, but in Ram account in a hurry he writes only 1,000. Instead of writing 10,000 he posts 1,000 rupees. So this is the error done by the accountant. The entry was properly recorded, but at the time of posting the entry, Ram account instead of being debited with 10,000 was debited with only 1,000, but sales account has been properly credited with 10,000. So I have wantedly done an error. I want to see what impact it will have on the trial balance. Let us take one more transaction. Goods purchased on credit from Kapil, rupees 20,000. Now this is the transaction before you. So what is the entry that comes to our mind? The entry is purchases account debit 20,000 to Kapil account 20,000. So this is the entry we should pass. Purchase account should be debited with 20,000 and Kapil account should be credited with 20,000. How do we post it? In purchases account we should write to Kapil, debit, credit. In Kapil account we should write by purchases. So this is the entry and this is how we have to record it in the ledger accounts. Now let us say in the purchase account it is properly recorded at 20,000, but at the time of posting in the Kapil's account he writes only 2,000 rupees. So this accountant is in a lot of hurry and he eats up the zeros. He misses the zeros, or he's not able to see whether he has written the correct number of zeros. He writes only 2,000 and he leaves the posting. So an error has happened again. So there is an error. Error has happened here. Kapil account instead of being credited with 20,000 has been credited only with 2,000. Purchase account has been properly credited, properly debited. So this is right. There is an error here. And here also there was an error. And here the posting is right. Now let us say we prepare the trial balance. Before we prepare the trial balance, let us balance the accounts. This will have a balance of only 1,000 because Debit side is debited with 1000, so I'll write on the credit side carried down, brought down 1000. Sales account will have a balance of 10,000 because it has been properly credited 10,000, brought down 10,000. Purchase account 20,000 is the total of the debit side, write the same total on the credit side, carried down 20,000, brought down 20,000. Kapil account 2,000, carried down 2,000, brought down 2,000. Now if I prepare a trial balance using these ledger accounts, let us prepare a trial balance. Particulars, debit rupees, credit rupees. Now I have the purchase account balance here. Purchase account is showing a debit balance of 20,000. Kapil account is showing a credit balance of 2,000. Ram account is showing a debit balance of 1,000 and sales account is showing a credit balance of 10,000. Ram account 1,000. Sales account 10,000. Now I have all the balances here. Let us try to tally the trial balance. If you prepare a ledger account, after each journal entry, the trial balance will tally because every entry has a debit in one ledger account and it has a credit in another ledger account. So even with one transaction, even with one journal entry, we can prepare a ledger account because every journal entry will have a debit in a particular account and it may have a credit in some other account. So if you bring the balance of both the ledger accounts, the trial balance will tally because in every journal entry, the debits and credits tally. So here we have prepared a trial balance after recording only two journal entries. So let us see whether the trial balance is tallying or not. Purchase account 20,000 and Ram account 1,000. The debit side total is 21,000 and credit side total is only 12,000. 2,000 plus 10,000, it's only 12,000. So the balance are not tallying. Debit side is showing a total of 21,000 whereas credit side is showing only a total of 12,000. We have to make both the sides equal. Which one is the lower side? The credit side is the lower side. So we have to make the credit side equal to this 21,000 at least so that the trial balance will look correct. It may not be correct, but it will at least look correct because the debits and the credits have to tally. Debit is a total of 21,000, credit has a total of only 12,000. To make both the sides tally, I have to put some balancing figure here in the trial balance. So what I'll do is I'll erase this wrong total and I'll put some amount here in the credit side. I don't know what it is, so I'll put it to suspense account. So just 9,000 I've put in the trial balance from nowhere and I've put it to suspense account. Now the balance will tally. So to make the trial balance tally, I have put the difference in the credit side so that both the sides will become equal. So now suspense account is showing a credit balance of 9,000. So now I'll open the suspense account. A ledger account is now open. Suspense account. It is showing a balance of 9,000 rupees. Now I have to rectify the errors and see to it that the suspense account vanishes. I know the errors. What was the error 1? The first error was Ram account should have been debited with 10,000 but it was wrongly debited with only 1,000. Similarly, Kapil account should have been credited with 20,000. It has been recorded only as 2,000 rupees. So these are the two errors I have to rectify. So what I'll do is I'll write down the errors and also how to rectify those errors here. The first error was goods sold on credit to Ram 10,000 wrongly posted as 1,000 in his account. So in his account we have posted only 1,000. Second, goods purchased on credit from Kapil rupees 20,000 wrongly posted in his account as rupees 2,000. So these are the errors which we have done. Goods were sold on credit to Ram 10,000. It was wrongly posted as 1,000 in his account. Goods purchased on credit from Kapil rupees 20,000 wrongly posted in his account rupees 2,000. Now how to rectify the errors? So the rectification entry for the first situation. Goods sold on credit to Ram 10,000 wrongly posted as 1,000 in his account. Ram account should have been debited with 10,000 but it has been debited only with 1,000. So what should I do? The rectification entry would be Ram account has to be debited with 9,000 more because it has been short debited by 9,000. So the remaining amount has to be debited to Ram account. Where should we give the credit? The credit has been given properly in the sales account. You cannot go and give credit again in the sales account. If you see the sales account has been properly credited with 10,000. We cannot again go and give credit in the sales account. So the credit should be given to suspense account. 9,000 rupees. Second, goods purchased on credit from Kapil 20,000 wrongly posted in his account as rupees 2,000. If you see the entry, when we purchased goods on credit from Kapil, purchase account was properly credited, but Kapil account was credited short by 18,000 rupees. So now what should I do? In the rectification, I should credit Kapil with 18,000. Kapil account has to be credited with 18,000. So what should I do? Debit to now. The debit should be given to suspense account. Suspense account that are 18,000. Now let us give the posting of these entries in the suspense account. I know that suspense account was showing a credit balance of 9,000. If you remember, you can see the trial balance was showing a credit balance of 9,000. Suspense account is showing a credit balance of 9,000. I'm just writing the suspense account again here so that it is easy. Suspense account was showing a balance of 9,000 now. Now let us post these entries in the suspense account and see to it that it is closed. Ram account that are to suspense. So in suspense account I'll write buy Ram 9,000. And here suspense account that are to Kapil 18,000. I'll write to Kapil 18,000. If you observe now, after posting these two entries, suspense account will tally. Suspense account has now got closed. There is no balance left in the suspense account. Debit 18,000, credit 18,000, the balance have tallied. Now, because of these entries, what will happen? We'll go to Ram account. Debit side, we'll write to suspense 9,000. And similarly in Kapil account, we'll write suspense 18,000. Now if you prepare the trial balance after rectification of errors, particulars, debit, credit. Now Ram account will show a debit balance of 10,000 because 1,000 has already been debited now. Kapil account will show a credit balance of 20,000. Sales account will show a credit balance of 10,000. Purchase account will show a debit balance of 20,000. Both the sides will tally. Now suspense account does not have a balance. It is tallied here. If you observe, there is no balance left in suspense account. So suspense account will not have any balance. If you observe here, Ram account is now showing 10k balance. Sales account is showing 10k balance. correct balance. Purchase account is already showing 20,000 balance, and Kapil account is also now showing 20,000 balance, 20k balance. So after the rectification of errors, the trial balance tallies and both the sides are showing the same balance. So this is how the suspense account, in this video you have seen how the suspense account is opened and how we pass rectification of entries using the suspense account. And when we post these rectification entries to the suspense account and to the respective ledger accounts, the suspense account will vanish. That means the suspense account will balance, and the trial balance after rectification will also tally. So this is how a suspense account is used for rectification of errors. So when the trial balance does not tally, we prepare a suspense account, we put the difference to suspense account. When we see to it that temporarily the trial balance will tally, and once we find out the errors and we pass rectification entries, the suspense account will automatically close. Thank you.